Hi, my name is Eli Vega. I'm the facilitator for beginning digital photography. I have over 20 years of experience teaching photography and exploring photography, improving my photography. I teach a lot of classes, seminars, and workshops. I've been doing that for several years. I call myself a facilitator. I'm a certified facilitator, and what that means for you is that I will not just stand here and teach at you. So the difference is I make my courses fun, exciting, and interactive. I want you guys to engage, asking questions. I urge you to ask questions. It doesn't matter where your interests are in photography, whether you like to take pictures of your relatives, your friends, your pets, children, portraits, or vacations. Whatever it is that you're interested in, this course will help you raise the bar. This course will help you become a better photographer and actually start taking better pictures. First, I'm going to help you bond with your camera. Yes, bond with your camera. I'm going to walk you through the menus, all those little funny little things in the back of the camera that you go, what is all this? So I'm going to walk you through what those menus and sub-menus are. So I want you to eliminate that fear factor that some of you might have and go, what is all this about? The other thing I'm going to talk about in this course is something that I feel is probably number one in photography, and that is composition. A lot of photographers, for some reason, seem to not have studied composition, and it's so critical. So I'm going to share with you the 7 key components of composition and why they're important, why they're necessary, and what they can do to your photography. We're also going to talk about those mysterious f-stops. And this reminds me, when you look at your camera manual, I'm sure this has happened to you, when you look at the camera manual, you read it and you go, what are they talking about? Because they're so technical. They're very technical. They don't tell you really what you need to know, because they're written from an engineering perspective. This is what they are. This is where you find them on page 56. But they're not very clear. So what I'm going to do for you when it comes to f-stops and everything else I talk in this class is I'm going to simplify it for you and talk about some of the uses, as much as possible, some basic terminology, and not confuse you with all these 5-legged words that you read in the manuals. I'm sure you have seen these photographs before in magazines or elsewhere. These beautiful photographs of birds or flowers with these nice blurred backgrounds. You'd be amazed as to how easy that can be done. The other thing we'll talk about is shutter speeds. Shutter speeds. I'm going to talk about what they are, where you can find them in the camera, what dial to move to achieve that, and move the shutter speeds and change the shutter speeds. And again, I will show you photographs, examples of what you can do, what they look like if you use this shutter speed as opposed to that shutter speed. We're also going to talk about that very mysterious built-in light meter. Did you even know that your camera had that thing, a little puppy inside the camera? It's called a built-in light meter. And to me, it's the number one problem in photography. Have you ever gone on vacation and spent lots of time taking lots and lots of pictures? You come back and you look at them and several are overexposed, too bright or too dark, and you go, what happened there? And more than likely, it was a built-in meter. The good news is, in this course, I will share with you the number one solution to that problem. We'll talk about lenses. I'm going to talk to you and talk about the different types of lenses, how to recognize those lenses, what they are, the pros and the cons, the do's and don'ts, when to use certain lenses, when not to use certain lenses, and what certain lenses do for you or do not do for you. And there's more to it than just putting the lens on the camera. So I'm going to show you all the different even techniques that you can use with these lenses to create some really fun photography. Toward the end of the class, I will give you some feedback on your photography. And I don't like the word critique, but I'll give you feedback. I'll give you feedback on your photographs. And I'll be gentle. I'll be gentle, and I'll be nice, but yet professional and firm, so you can learn from it. I will first tell you what I liked about the photograph, then I will tell you what we could do if we went back again and did it again. So come join us. the beginning, digital photography. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. I guarantee you, you will not see your photograph the same again. See you then.